Listen closely, you who are set apart. If your eyes met this message right now, in this very moment, understand this. It is not an accident. A powerful truth has been revealed to me, a truth that will reshape everything you believe about a recent conflict. Your adversaries planned a secret, devastating move, believing it would finally crush you. But their action backfired with such a cosmic intensity that it caused a profound pause. Even in the highest realms, they took your likeness, your photograph, and presented it to a celestial entity, an angel, without your knowledge, without any hint of the plot they were weaving. When I speak of your photo, I am not using a simple metaphor. I am revealing a true interdimensional operation, where the forces aligned against you managed to gain unauthorized access to spiritual dimensions. Their goal was sinister, to obtain an official, heavenly judgment confirming every negative belief they held about who you are. These individuals harbor such intense bitterness and deep-seated jealousy that they moved beyond mere human slander. They literally breached spiritual boundaries, seeking out a higher authority, hoping to validate every single negative opinion they've ever formed of you. They were utterly convinced that any angel who peered into your essence through your image would confirm their narrative. They expected to hear, yes, this soul is disruptive, unworthy, and deserving of condemnation. They counted on angelic affirmation of the malicious story they constructed around you. But the moment that angel looked upon your photograph, a reaction occurred that none of them were prepared for. It was a response so profoundly terrifying to those anticipating your downfall, so completely ruinous for those betting on your failure, that they instantly realized they had made the single most dangerous mistake of their lives. They accidentally revealed your true nature. As you now learn precisely what this powerful angel did upon seeing your image, as you comprehend why the celestial reaction sent a chilling wave of dread through your enemies, one fact will become undeniable. You are not a typical person being judged by an ordinary spiritual entity. You are a divinely selected soul being recognized, confirmed, and revered by a celestial power that knows exactly the magnitude of your mission in the higher dimensions. Affirm your place right now. Write 777 in the comments below to confirm that you recognize the reflection of your own extraordinary essence in this revelation, and that you are ready to fully accept what happens when angels encounter souls operating on their same divine frequency. There is an enormous, fundamental difference between human critique and angelic recognition. Human critique springs from ego, comparison, and envy, often disguised as simple critical observation. Angel recognition operates from pure spiritual sight, instantly identifying the frequency, the core essence, and the genuine origin of a soul. Your adversaries calculated their strategy based on flawed, limited human logic. They thought, if we involve a spiritual authority, they will surely confirm all the faults we see in this person. They staked everything on the validation of their earthly prejudices, but their misstep was tragic. They did not realize they were delivering your identity directly to realms that function under a law entirely different from human malice. They never conceived that angels recognize chosen souls instantly, regardless of how many people on earth refuse to see it. When they presented your photograph, anticipating the confirmation of their criticisms, the angel did something far beyond their comprehension. It immediately identified your celestial seal. It was not a gradual, confirmed recognition. It was an immediate, automatic, and unmistakable identification. It was the way a supreme commander recognizes a royal crest, a way a true soldier recognizes a general's insignia, a way an angel recognizes a soul carrying the signature of the highest realms. The shock and terror in the eyes of your enemies were immediate when they witnessed the angel's reaction. They had discovered that you are not the problematic soul they always assumed, but a chosen soul they were never capable of perceiving due to the limitations of their own human bias. They delivered your identity directly to your own heavenly protectors. They presented you to an authority that has long awaited your official acknowledgement. They have, in essence, activated your maximum automatic celestial protection. The weapon they believed they held against you instantly transformed into official confirmation of your superior spiritual standing. The strategy they meticulously planned for your downfall became the trigger for your maximum celestial defense system. And now they must face the terrifying, inescapable reality of discovering that the person they judged and condemned is, in fact, a soul operating under active, undeniable angelic protection. They must confront the reality that every single attack they launched against you has been formally recorded by celestial authorities. The angels now know with perfect clarity exactly who is conspiring against one of their own protected souls. Every criticism they voiced, every act of sabotage they plotted, every effort they made to diminish you, all of it was documented in the angelic dimensions as ironclad evidence of a conspiracy against a chosen being. And let me assure you, angels possess very specific, non-negotiable protocols for dealing with those who attack their protected ones. Let's understand how the celestial dimensions operate, a system your enemies fundamentally failed to grasp. When they thought giving your photo to an angel would benefit their cause, angels do not see as humans see. When that mighty angel looked at your photograph, they did not just perceive a physical image captured by a common device. Angel perception transcends the limits of human vision. The angel saw directly through the physical image and into your spiritual core, your pure essence, your celestial origin, the gravity of your earthly mission, and your true rank in the higher realms. And what the angel beheld triggered an event your enemies could never have conceived. The angel bowed in profound reverence. This was not merely a respectful greeting between peers. This was a hierarchical acknowledgement of a superior spiritual authority. The angel recognized within you a profound spiritual mark that commands an automatic and unconditional respect. Even among the highest celestial beings, your enemies had expected to witness an angel confirming all their negative judgments about you. Instead, they were paralyzed as they watched a celestial authority demonstrate unconditional reverence for your spiritual presence. They saw a powerful angel recognizing a greatness within you that they, restricted by their own limited human consciousness, were never able to truly perceive. But this act of reverence was only the beginning. What the angel did next was even more devastating for those anticipating your total condemnation. He activated the maximum celestial protection protocol around your identity. This was no ordinary standard spiritual defense. This was an angelic shield reserved strictly for souls carrying critical, high-stakes missions on the earthly plane. This protection transforms you into a spiritual untouchable, a being where any attack directed toward you is instantly deflected and returned, multiplied exponentially toward the person who initiated it. The angel established a permanent, powerful energetic field surrounding your being. This field functions like a celestial radar, automatically and continuously monitoring anyone who plans schemes against you, nurtures sabotage, or articulates a plot for your destruction. When this supreme angelic shield detects a threat aimed at you, it does not merely defend, it counterattacks with a celestial force directly proportional to the intensity of the planned malice. Every person who conspired against you is now operating under active, absolute angelic surveillance. They thought they were delivering you for celestial judgment. In chilling reality, they delivered themselves for ultimate angelic justice. Because now there is an official, irrefutable record in the higher dimensions detailing the identities of every person who attacked a divinely protected soul. And the protocols for this are non-negotiable. Your enemies have discovered, in the most terrifying manner imaginable, that you are not who they thought you were, and now they must grapple with the consequences of conspiring against a soul operating under active, absolute angelic protection. The word terrifying is not a poetic embellishment to describe the reaction of those who anticipated your destruction and instead bore witness to your celestial glorification. It was a genuine, paralyzing fear that gripped individuals who realized they had made a mistake with irreversible spiritual consequences, that they had targeted a soul who should never have been touched, that they had conspired against a being protected by the highest celestial authorities. When they watched the angel bow in deep reverence before your image, when they saw the powerful maximum protection protocol instantly activated around your very identity, when the truth hit them that you possess a spiritual mark that commands immediate respect, even from mighty angels, the resulting panic was instantaneous and utterly devastating. They were forced to confront the reality that every judgment they had ever passed upon you was based on a flawed, limited perception that completely failed to recognize your magnificent spiritual nature. They realized that every criticism they directed at you was officially recorded as a direct attack against a chosen soul. That all their planned strategies for sabotage are now meticulously documented in the angelic realms as a conspiracy against a protected identity. Their terror is not the common fear of social backlash. It is a profound spiritual dread. The realization that they have violated cosmic law without even knowing it. They attacked a soul operating under direct celestial jurisdiction and placed themselves in direct opposition to angelic authorities, all unknowingly. They are now remembering every malicious word they spoke, every destructive thought they entertained, every strategy they planned. And they know deep down that everything has been logged and registered by dimensions operating under a code of absolute justice that they cannot manipulate or evade. Angels do not forget attacks directed against their protected souls. They do not forgive conspiracy against identities that carry sacred missions. They do not ignore sabotage aimed at people operating under their active protection. And angelic justice does not function through slow, bureaucratic systems that can be outwitted. It is an automatic, perfectly proportional, and utterly inescapable response. Every single person who engaged in a conspiracy against you is now under a powerful celestial monitoring system that ensures every negative action they initiated in your direction returns to them multiplied, directed at the very source of the malice. The panic is wholly justified, because they have discovered that you are not the defenseless target they always believed. You are a chosen soul operating under a celestial defense they themselves involuntarily activated through their own destructive attempt. They delivered you to your own supreme heavenly authorities. They provided complete, documented evidence of every conspiracy they orchestrated against you. They officially recorded in the higher dimensions every sabotage they attempted. And now, they must face the full consequences of an angelic justice that does not forgive, does not forget, and does not negotiate when it comes to the protection of genuinely chosen souls. Let me explain what has been subtly occurring in your life since that powerful angel activated the maximum shield around your identity. You may have dismissed these changes as mere coincidence or a simple improvement in luck. It was not coincidence. It was a direct, profound divine intervention. Complicated problems that seemed utterly stuck began to resolve themselves with startling speed. Opportunities emerged from the most unexpected sources. People entered your life at the precise, perfect moment, offering exactly what you needed. You likely thought, I must be having a tremendous run of good fortune lately. Forget luck. You have a specific, high-ranking angel personally dedicated to enhancing the quality of your life, authorized by the highest power to subtly intervene in physical circumstances to ensure you receive everything you truly deserve. That professional opportunity that materialized out of nowhere, your guardian angel expertly whispered the perfect idea into the mind of the right person at the exact moment necessary. That unexpected flow of money that arrived when your need was greatest. He meticulously reorganized financial synchronicities so that resources would flow directly into your path. Those toxic, draining individuals who suddenly lost all interest in bothering you. Your angel activated an energetic field around you that makes negative, low-vibration personalities feel an inexplicable and intolerable discomfort in your presence. You have become an officially registered and protected celestial entity, and this celestial protection is not merely theoretical or spiritual. It is intensely practical. It manifests physically, financially, and emotionally. Your designated angel holds complete authorization from the highest source to ensure your earthly life flows with a harmony and an abundance proportional to the immense light you radiate. You will see more resources flowing, giving you the freedom to assist those who truly need it. More perfect opportunities will emerge, positioning you where angels immediately recognize their own. More wisdom will be gifted to you, allowing you to consciously recognize the moments when you are operating on the high frequencies that connect you directly with the highest dimensions. You are not going to continue impressing angels by chance. You are going to become a conscious expert in embodying the kind of soul that celestial forces recognize instantly and protect absolutely. Now let me reveal the hidden truth about your enemies who delivered your photo to that angel, a truth that will make you understand the true gravity of their mistake. They didn't just activate your powerful protection, they activated their own inescapable judgment. Because when you deliver someone's identity to the spiritual realms, expecting condemnation, and the angels respond with absolute reverence, you have officially registered yourself as someone conspiring against heaven's chosen, and that official registration carries automatic severe consequences. Every single person involved in that operation against you is now spiritually marked, not with forgiveness, and not with a second chance, but with a formal celestial document proving they attempted to destroy a soul operating under the highest divine protection. And angelic justice for conspiracy against a chosen soul is swift, perfectly proportional, and utterly unavoidable. You will soon begin to notice that the individuals who constantly attacked you are now facing unexplained intense difficulties. Problems will emerge from unexpected sources. Opportunities will vanish without any logical reason, and supportive relationships will inexplicably complicate themselves. This is not a random cosmic coincidence. This is angelic justice operating automatically to bring perfect balance. For every single attack they directed at you, every negative energy they sent your way is now returning to them, multiplied by the spiritual laws administered by the angels. They will frantically try to find logical, earthly explanations for the severe problems they are facing. They will search for external scapegoats, practical failures, and rational justifications, but they will never manage to identify the actual, true cause of their misfortune because it operates through a perfect spiritual justice that transcends human logic. The inescapable truth is that every single difficulty they are experiencing is a direct consequence of the attacks they launched against you. Every problem arising in their lives is the proportional, required result of the toxic negativity they directed your way. And this process will continue without end until every single attack is perfectly neutralized, every conspiracy is totally balanced, and every act of sabotage is integrally compensated. Angel justice does not partially forgive or temporarily forget. It is a complete systemic mechanism guaranteeing total and absolute equilibrium. You do not need to wish ill will upon anyone. You do not need to plan revenge or harbor resentment because the higher dimensions are already administering a perfect, flawless justice that surpasses any human idea of retaliation. While they are forced to deal with the automatic consequences of their own malicious attacks, you will witness your life transforming in the exact opposite direction. Where they face unexplained difficulties, you will experience surprising ease and flow. Where they lose opportunities without a clear reason, you will gain unexpected perfect possibilities. This is because the same powerful celestial energy that is applying perfect justice against those who attacked you is also simultaneously amplifying abundance in your direction. The very same angelic system that is neutralizing the negativity directed against you is also potentializing the immense positivity destined specifically for you. You have become an automatic, guaranteed beneficiary of a cosmic system that ensures only the very best reaches you, while everything destructive is instantly and automatically neutralized. Here is a crucial truth about angelic protection that few understand, and which you must now grasp. It is not a passive defense system, sitting idle until you are attacked. It is an active, living intelligence constantly at work, reorganizing your entire reality in ways that benefit you, often before you even realize you need the benefit. That person who randomly connected with you, offering the perfect opportunity. Your angel meticulously arranged that connection 3 weeks ago, moving pieces on the cosmic board so that your paths would cross at the single most optimal moment. That minor problem that resolved itself swiftly before it could become serious. Your supreme angelic protection identified the threat when it was barely forming and expertly neutralized it in the spiritual dimension before it could ever physically manifest. That toxic individual who suddenly relocated to another city, your guardian angel created circumstances that made it intensely uncomfortable for them to remain near a soul, carrying a frequency they simply cannot tolerate. This is not luck. This is not coincidence. This is supreme celestial intelligence operating continuously, 24 hours a day, to ensure your earthly experience flawlessly reflects the spiritual status you hold in the higher dimensions. Your enemies wrongly believed that delivering your photo to an angel would publicly expose you as unworthy. Instead, they expose themselves as people attacking a soul that heaven itself has chosen to protect. And now, every single move they make is being monitored. Every thought they entertain about you is being officially recorded. Every plot they form against you is being documented as additional, damning evidence of a conspiracy against a celestial protected. The more they attack, the more evidence piles up. The more they conspire, the heavier their judgment becomes. The more they attempt to destroy you, the more they destroy themselves. Because angelic justice is not merciful to those who attack chosen souls. It is precise, perfectly proportional, and absolutely guaranteed. Your life will never be the same. Your reality now operates under a different set of laws. Your daily experiences flow through channels that the vast majority of people never access. Because when angels bow in reverence, when the Creator smiles in approval, and when heaven activates maximum protection, the ordinary transforms into the extraordinary, and the status of the chosen one becomes absolutely undeniable.